So we are here together live from the Using Essential Oil Safely public page and the Oily Amulet public page as well on Facebook. Yes. And so I'm going to go ahead and share it in our group because for those of you who don't know, we have a very large group on Facebook called Using Essential Oil Safely. And it has more than 100,000 members, and I think they would like to know that we are here live. So, this is super fun. This is the first time this week that I've met Deshay in person. Super cool. We've been friends for a few years. I know some of you have seen us actually go live together, but separately. So, we are actually live together. See? Together in the same room.
I can touch her now.
See?
We're
no dual cast.
We're
so,
real.
Super, super fun.
Yes.
So today we are actually going to be discussing several awesome things, not the least of which is the giveaway. So stay tuned until the end. And we are going to be giving away the very awesome Art Nouveau diffuser necklace from the Oily Amulet.
Very
so
beautiful.
Stay tuned for those of you who have entered the giveaway. Very, very cool. We are going to be talking about some course information, and that's all I'm going to say about that right now, and a very new product that is actually not even released yet on the Oily Amulet site. But you guys will be the first to know, so that is super exciting. And something we're not going to talk about.
Yeah, something we're not going to talk about.
That
I
too.
thought I'd write it down though, just in case we might actually discuss it slightly.
Exactly. So if you guys have any questions about whatever we are discussing, please feel free to jump in and ask us, and we will do our best to answer. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and share this. And hello, Lynn. Lynn Cooper is watching as well.
And we're also doing kind of a question answer. So if you guys have questions during this broadcast, please go ahead. Ask your questions, and for Oily Amulet viewers out there who don't know who is sitting next to me, I know you've all seen my face. Hi, Kelly. This is Leah Harris. She is a certified clinical aromatherapist. She runs the group Using Essential Oil Safely, which I joined many, many years ago, and it's an awesome group. So if you haven't joined it yet, please join. We will actually be posting links a little bit later below because it's very hard to do this on the on our phone.
Hey, Natalie from Minnesota.
Natalie.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining.
We're in Illinois right now with some very gloomy weather.
Yes.
Gloomy and rainy today.
Which beats 100 degrees. And
it has been very hot. I warned her, but
I came anyway.
Yeah, she came during the worst time of year for the Midwest.
That's okay. Oh, so Shelly has a comment. I'm here and I love this group. Can I just ask how serious I need to be about oils and my cats?
Serious.
Yes. Like if I put a little on myself, not a lot, and don't hold them, but I'm in the same room, will that hurt them? I know diffusing and such around them is bad. So first of all, we do have information over on my website using eossafely.com/safecats, and that will give you information on the essential oils that you definitely want to avoid. My opinion is you should be super, super careful around cats. There are some essential oils that are less of a worry that you can use on yourself and still, you know, pet your cat and all of that. So all of that information is right over there. Again, using eossafely.com/safecats for all of the information on cats over there. So I hope you can find that information if you happen to read it, and we are still live. If you have any questions, please feel free to hop on over and ask any questions. Thanks, Natalie. Thank you so much.
And I will just add into that, I have cats as well. And, you know, I wear my diffuser jewelry. My cats are not, you know, they don't sniff my jewelry or anything. It's close to me. You can put it under your shirt. You know, it's not like it's diffusing out into the room, you know, to where it could be harmful to your pets. So, you know, keep in mind, you know, personal diffusion, like if you were making yourself an inhaler or something, if you have cats, you can still use essential oils, you know, or maybe you're trying to clean out a room and, you know, you want to use tea tree oil. So you want to put your diffuser in the room, close it off, and give it time to air out afterwards as well. You know, don't let your cats immediately go in there. So, I mean, that's what I do as well. I have 4 cats. two main cats and 2 baby kittens.
Yes,
so,
super cute, super cute. So this is kind of like a good segue into maybe your new product.
Yes, sure,
Because this is one way that you can use essential oils where you aren't diffusing in your house 24/7 to where your cats have no way to escape from that, aroma all of the time. And, Deshay mentioned her diffuser jewelry. You can absolutely use that. And...
Thanks, Amber. Oh, so, for a long time, I've been actually one of the first products that I started with, along with the original Oily Amulet collection, were lava bead bracelets. Now, I know that there's a lot of, controversy around these, people applying undiluted essential oils to the lava beads. Guys, just dilute them. Just dilute them. The lava beads are porous. They are going to, capture those oils. Just dilute them. Put your, your safe dilution, put them in, and then you have, the benefits of having the oil, to where it's on your skin still, diluted. And this is one of the original bracelets that I came out with many years ago. So you can see the lava beads on the back. And these are just a great way for people who may not necessarily like necklaces. But we are going to be releasing a couple more bracelets. There is a chakra bracelet that I will be releasing, and that's probably going to be next week. And then we have just a strictly lava bead bracelet with a little Buddha symbol on there. Also very cute, all black, all lava beads. So lava beads are really, really great for grounding too, in case you're interested in any of the different benefits of the stones, which, I have a lot of different stone options on the website too, through our original and signature collections that have been around since the beginning. So yeah, you can just take a look on the website, and we will be releasing new bracelets soon.
Super, super exciting. So Shelly's asking if the oils on the lava beads get on clothing or just stay in the bead. So I know where you have a card that you include with your jewelry to explain exactly how to
and
do this.
You do want to, these are the best. These little dropper bottles, if you have
So
diffuser
cute.
jewelry, you need a little dram dropper bottle for your blends or your diluted essential oils. This just makes it so much easier, so you're not having to constantly re-blend things. And all you have to do is put your bracelet on a paper towel or some kind of towel that you're not worried about putting oil stains on it, and you just simply drop your oil on a bead, 2 bead, 3 bead, however many you want. So the beads are going to absorb those, and they may not absorb them fully, but it's going to absorb into your skin as well. Would I say that it's not going to harm your clothing if you rubbed a bunch of oil that you knew was out, on your clothing? It's going to stain your clothing. Any oil that you're, putting directly onto your clothing. So just, be careful of that. In the summer, we really don't have to worry about it too much. Hi, Nancy, or Nance. But in the summertime, we're typically not wearing long sleeves or anything, so we don't have to worry about it as much. But definitely, keep that in mind. I don't recommend that you wear them in a pool, the ocean. Don't wear them in the bathtub, because they will break down a lot faster. So it's just important that, you take care of this jewelry just as you would with any fine jewelry too. Because essential oils, can be very hard on your jewelry. So you need to really take care and keep care of your essential oil jewelry.
Absolutely. Because the essential oils, if you don't dilute them before you add them to your lava beads, they can eat away at the elastic on the inside. They really can. They will. If you're putting undiluted oils onto your lava bead bracelets, and I'm not saying that you can't, if you're out there and you're one of those people that, yes, I'm putting, undiluted oils, that's your choice. But, with this type of product, because it does have, even though it's a very durable strand that's in here, and I always double strand my bracelets, be cautious of that when you are buying lava bead bracelets online that are $5 and $7, because more than likely, they have one single strand in them, and they do not last.
I had a friend who actually had a single strand bracelet and it broke in about 8 hours. Not good, people. So you definitely want the double strand. All of the oily amulet bracelets are always double stranded. So you do, want to keep care and keep that in mind. That's why we allow the oils to really soak into the lava beads in the beginning. Give it time. Just before you're getting ready, put your, drop your oils on the bracelet, and they'll absorb what they can because they are porous, and then just take your paper towel and wipe off the rest and put it on, and then you're good to go. Yeah,
and they will absorb. And I know a lot of people do use essential oils neat on the lava beads, and that was something, that's something I always caution everybody in our group, especially that asks about them, is you really have to be careful because, they can absorb, they can evaporate, but there can also be neat essential oils on those beads that are then rubbing on your skin. And if you're putting something like bergamot or lemon or grapefruit, you could have a phototoxic result from that. And that is not fun. So diluting them first before applying them to the beads is a great way to make sure that even if it rubs off on your skin, you are not harming yourself. So yeah, definitely suggest that. And then of course you aren't harming the elastic inside either. So that's a double good reason why.
Will last even longer that way.
Yes. So Julia said hello from Texas. Hi, Julia. And Deborah from Ontario. And Lisa Jo from Idaho. So hello guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about diffuser jewelry or the really cool, awesome new lava bead bracelets, we are talking about that right now. We are going to be giving away the Art Nouveau necklace, essential oil diffuser jewelry necklace. Beautiful. Right here.
I have it on right now in black.
Yes.
The Art Nouveau Infinity designs. Very beautiful.
Yes, and I have the stainless steel silver one. Love it. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful.
And they're all exclusive to the oily amulet. I designed them all. Yes.
So these are, because I'm sure, there's other places you can get jewelry very inexpensively. They are not worth it. They are cheap. They are not exclusive at all. Yeah, you can definitely tell. Absolutely definitely tell. Melissa says, I love mine.
I love
Shelly
you,
says,
Melissa.
beautiful.
You're always commenting on everything. That makes me so happy.
Yay.
Yeah, Melissa's awesome.
And Shelly, I never really thought of that, especially for a diffuser necklace for my daughter. I was putting it in neat.
That's fine.
Yeah, the diffuser necklaces you can because they won't touch your skin.
Yeah.
That is totally fine to open up and put them neat right in the diffuser necklace. That is generally what we recommend. And only using 1 drop, maybe 2 drops is, what I like to recommend too, because, everybody has different sensitivity levels when it comes to aromas, and 1 drop can be, just fine for most people. It also depends on why you are adding essential oils to your jewelry. Like, do you have a cold? Are you heavily congested? You may need 2 drops. If you're just doing it because you want to feel more focused or energetic, 1 drop may be enough, but you don't want to overdo it. If you overdo it, then all you need to do is just take the little felt pad out of your necklace and continue to wear your necklace because it's beautiful.
Yep, and we've talked about this, Leah and I talked about this, was it yesterday, about your olfactory glands? Yeah, so, after time, you're not going to be smelling the essential oils as strongly as what you first put them on. Right. But it's still going to be beneficial to you. It's still going to be beneficial. So, you may not be, or, if you want a bigger whiff to where you can really smell it, even though it's already beneficial, just put it to your nose. Just like a personal inhaler. Just put it to your nose, breathe in. Simple as that. And you know what? It's a great inconspicuous way to carry your essential oils around. If you're on an airplane or something, you don't want to be taking a nose inhaler out, shoving it up your nose, and inhaling it, and people looking at you like,
why are you sniffing a tampon?
Yeah, why are you sniffing tampons?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, so necklaces are a lot more beautiful. Yes. And this is the Lotus one, and it has a lava bead in it. Yeah. So similar thing, you can put the essential oils right on there. Hey, Barbara. And yeah, it smells really good. See, the thing with olfactory fatigue is the aroma is still there. Your nose just shuts it off, and that's to protect you from, a skunk sprays in your yard and you're trying to sleep. your nose will eventually block it off and you're going to be fine.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Your body's just working naturally. That's what it's supposed to do.
Yes.
But, you know, it's still going to be beneficial towards you. And some people, you know, may say they may put 1 drop on of a certain essential oil and, you know, it gives them a headache. It could be the essential oil, you know, or it could be just that you're headachy that day. So all you have to do is take the felt pad out, like she said. Just take the felt pad out and
don't take the necklace off. Just remove the felt because the necklace is still beautiful.
You know, there are many times I completely forget to put a felt pad. You know, here I am selling diffuser jewelry, and I'll forget to put a felt pad in before I go out somewhere. But you know, when it's an occasion that I know I absolutely need, like an anti-anxiety blend or something in my necklace, it's going in.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, you can, I know that a lot of people with anxiety use these because I've talked about it before, you know, and it gives you something to kind of fidget with, to play with, and it's not, you know, uncommon to see people, you know, rubbing their necklaces and stuff, and that's, you know, so that way you're not just like, you know, sniffing your inhaler constantly and people are looking at you like, you know, what's wrong with that person, you know, so it's less conspicuous.
So, who was it? So Nance, is it Nance or Nancy? I'm not sure. Can you put any type of essential oil in the necklace? The short answer is yes, you can. But you do want to make sure that the essential oils that you are using are safe for you to use. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, there are certain essential oils that you do want to avoid. You know, if a child is wearing this, there could be certain essential oils that they need to avoid. If you are on medications, you know, blood thinners, things like that, there are certain essential oils you want to avoid. So, you know, just like any other time, no matter how you use the essential oil, you want to make sure that it's safe for you specifically. But otherwise, absolutely, you can put whatever kind of blends you need. I like to use energy blends, focus blends, you know, calming blends, whatever that it is. You can put single essential oils in, blends, whatever that you want. It's super, you know, it's basically up to you as long as you are using, you know, ones that are safe for you. It's pretty versatile. So Shelly's asking, once you put it on a lava bead, can you rinse it off to change to a different oil, or once it's there, basically, or once it's there in the bead, it is there?
You're going to notice that within a few days, you're not going to smell anything. The aroma will dissipate, and, you know, you'll be able to reapply the same oil, a new oil, a different oil, you know, but it usually does take a few days. Sometimes, some people, it's different with everybody, too. You know, some people notice that after a day, they can't smell the oil anymore, so they need to reapply. You know, this is also, you know, because of dilution. It's because of what kind of oil you're actually using. Like
how
peppermint.
hot it is outside.
Yeah, like peppermint, super strong. You know, you're going to smell peppermint for a while, but if you dilute it, you know, at a really low rate, then at really low percentage, then it's going to dissipate a lot faster. So, you know, that's kind of if you ever feel like your bracelet, you know, is sticky or it needs washed, you can just take a damp cloth, and I recommend this with lots of things, with a mild dish detergent, and you just want to wipe it down. You just want to wipe it down, let it air dry, but I never recommend like fully immersing any of your essential oil jewelry.
Right.
Yeah.
So Terry's asking, can you wear 2 at once with oils, or would it be too strong?
Two at once?
So you mean 2 bracelets at once and each have a different oil? That's how I'm reading it. Can you wear 2 at once with oils, or would it be too strong? I mean, it depends how many drops you're adding anyways.
Two different oils, like 2 drops of one each?
Yeah.
Or 2 different? I mean, I guess that it's basically the same
Either
anyhow.
So you recommended, what, 2 or 3 drops?
I always recommend you start with 1.
Yeah.
Always start with 1, because you just really never know. You could, you know, if you're used to peppermint, you know, like I can put 1 drop of peppermint on and that will last me days.
Yeah.
And, you know, some people, you know, may want to do like 1 drop of peppermint and what else? What would, like, peppermint and
depends what
tea tree or something.
If it's for a headache, you could do lavender and peppermint.
Yeah, you could, you know, do 1 drop of each, but, you know, and that's if you don't already have a blend pre-made, you know, in your little bottle. But most of the people that I know are using the same blends over and over again. So it's really just a great thing to, you know, have your blends ready to go and carry them, you know, in your purse or
Right.
whatever.
It's always better to start with less. You can always add more drops if you can smell them, but it's more, you know, you can't really take the drops off per se other than removing your jewelry, which is no fun because they look so beautiful. So, thank you so much, ladies, for going live. I'm new to essential oils and you are great teachers. Awesome. I'm so glad.
Thank you.
Yay.
She's the teacher.
Well, you're teaching too how to use the jewelry. Barbara's saying peppermint and orange is really nice together. Yes, peppermint and orange is amazing.
I love orange blended with so much. Oh, it's great. Beautiful.
You know, another thing that's good is orange and vanilla.
Yeah, like a
creamsicle.
Creamsicles.
Yeah.
So we need to get creamsicles.
So good. Yum.
Of course, they've been eating Dairy Queen every day.
Yes,
getting
we have.
ice cream cones, and I'm like, I think I'm good today.
We have. Yeah. We actually haven't had any today yet, though.
That's true.
Yet.
Yeah.
Because it's probably it's not 100 degrees. It's
only
raining.
70. Yeah. It's raining in 70. It's different than 94 with 80% humidity.
That was crazy. But hey, get the back of my leg stand.
See,
I did.
She's getting tan.
It's worth it.
I'm getting freckled. That's what
awesome.
we do.
Alrighty, so there's... Okay, so the course. Let's talk about the course. So I know a lot of you are part of the Using Essential Oil Safely group, and you probably have already heard about the course that I released.
The course is amazing, by the way. If you haven't taken the course yet, you need to take the course. You really do.
It's my favorite product that I've created. I was so excited about creating it. I almost didn't. Like, it was so much work.
I remember. I kept telling her,
I know.
no,
I'm
you
like,
have to keep going.
I don't know if I can do this. Like,
she did.
This is why not everybody does courses. It takes a lot of work. You have to know what you're doing. You have to know how to do the course. You have it's crazy.
She was seriously putting the course together. I mean,
yeah,
at least 6 months of just preparation. And then, you know, once the prep was done, I mean, it took her, it takes a while. Even from, you know, the products that I released, the products that she releases, there's so much preparation involved in these. But, you know, when you get people who are really putting their heart and soul, you know, into what they do, you can see it in the end result. And that's like with Leah releasing the course, you know, you did an amazing job with it. I know that it was extremely stressful. I remember it was extremely stressful.
I was so glad when it was over.
Yeah.
And I think half the stress was I was telling you guys, okay, it's going to be this summer. It's going to be September. And it's like, it's going to be November. And it was November 30th, and it was done.
Yeah.
So it was so much work. It takes so much longer than you think. But anyway, so I'm going to be re-releasing that course. I know you guys have been asking and asking. I released it back in April. There were a ton of you who weren't able to get in on it. There's been thousands, I think tens of thousands of new group members since April, actually, that have
surpassed 100K, right?
Yeah. So there's just so many of you who need this information. So I wasn't going to release it until 2018, but I've had so many people asking about it and so many people joining the Facebook group, the Facebook group that's specific to the course, and I get all these people trying to get in, and it's like, but you haven't purchased access. Like, I have to decline you. Like, every week I'm declining dozens of people. And it's just like, okay. So I'm going to re-release it. I set it up actually today. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
You guys can have early bird access. So if you go to eocourse.com, you can go ahead and you can enroll today. The course will not be active. We will not be starting up until October. Because, you know, it's summer. Not everybody's really ready to devote time to the course. Not that it's overwhelming. It's actually not overwhelming. If you spent about 20 minutes a week for those 5 weeks, you're going to be fine.
It is life-changing. Yes, Diane.
Thank you.
I know. Life-changing course.
I have not been reading the comments. I'm so sorry.
Well, they're coming in really, really fast here.
Yeah.
So I guess
everybody's excited.
Yeah. But it's true. It is a life-changing course. You know, I know that there's so much information out there about essential oils. You know, and there can be, you know, dangerous information out there about essential oils. And it's not that, you know, we're here saying, you know, it's just trying to be informative, just trying to be educational, you know, and really putting, you know, safe information out there, not to scare people, but, you know, just so you're using them properly, because it's a tool just like anything else, you know, and you need to use it, you know, correctly. So, I mean...
And my students, when they graduate, they're ready to make their own blends. Like, they are so confident they have learned that they're not scared. Like, they're learning all of the safety information and where essential oils come from and how to use them and all of that. They feel empowered.
Yeah.
They feel like they got it. Like, they can use essential oils now. They're not afraid to pull out their essential oils and use them and make blends and all of that, which is generally kind of complicated for a lot of people.
And it can be scary.
It can be.
Because there's so much in the beginning, like, you know, for everything, blends for this, blends for that, you know, and then use this on your kids and use this on your pets, and it's like there's so much, and they can't, essential oils are life-changing, so it's like we do need something, you know, to go along with that, to really teach people just a basics, you know, which her course is more than just basics. It says basics, and it does teach you the basics, but it's more than that. Like, she really goes into, you know, many different things that will help you.
I couldn't stop. I'm like,
you couldn't.
I gotta
had
keep
to
giving
tell
you,
her to stop.
I know.
I'm like, you need to, like, stop now. You need to do another
but I have
course.
to keep telling you, like, it's bite-sized. It's super easy to understand. But you're right. I think a lot of it does go into the intermediate.
It does.
But I just couldn't.
But it's
like,
still easily
but
digestible. That's the thing, is that, you know, when you have somebody like Leah, who's just she's a naturally gifted teacher, you know, and I think that's why so many people, you know, they like you too, because it's like you're just pat on the back. She does such a great job. I mean, that's one of the things that, you know, that I think people are attracted to her, because she is such a great teacher. And it is hard to find great teachers, you know, especially when it comes to, you know, talking about things like essential oils, when there's so much different information out there that's strictly to sell, you know, and it's important that we stay safe. Yes, they are powerful, you know, they can change your life, but please be safe when you're using them.
Thanks, Pat. You guys are so sweet.
She does.
So yeah, the website again is eocourse.com. I love it though. It's my favorite thing to do. It's kind of sad, like, when the class is over. It's like, but I want to keep doing, like, it's fun. It's a lot of work, so it's kind of like nice to have a break, but then I miss it. So it's a lot of fun. So enrollment will open, well, it's open now. The early bird enrollment is open now. But so if you guys, you know, want to head over to eocourse.com, you can read more about it. There was a comment. Why did it go away?
We've had quite a few
I know, we've had so many comments and they went away.
Can we see any of the old ones?
It's not. Let me see if I click over here. There was somebody saying that they are dying to take a course. And, okay, here it is. So from Charlene, I'm dying to take a course. I'm so overwhelmed with info and trying to figure out what is legit and what isn't. I really want to understand essential oils more and the best way to use them. So head over to eocourse.com and, you know, you can see everything that you will learn. I answer all of the basic questions. Believe me, I mean, I've been running the group for over 3 years, and it's just been crazy the amount of questions we get. So I try to anticipate the questions that you guys will ask me, like as far as topical use. Okay, what do I use? When do I use it? How often do I use it? How often do I apply? All of that stuff, you know, inhalation, like how many times do I inhale? All of that stuff, like all of those questions are answered, you know, whether you're using a diffuser or you know, jewelry or whatever it is, all of your questions are answered for that, all of the particular ones. So it's very thorough, it's super easy to understand, and I walk you through, and that's the thing. I don't have this open all year because I want to be able to hold your hand and walk you through all of the information so that as you are going through each lesson and each module, you understand it. Each week I go live in the Facebook group and I answer all your questions. So if there's something in the course that isn't quite clear, you get to ask me live, then I can clarify it for you, and then you can move on. So it's a lot of fun.
It is.
It
It is
really
a lot
is.
of fun. And I think there were other
Yes, let me scroll. There's a question about this one up here, enroll in the VIP course. Yes. So Diane, thank you so much, Diane. So she is suggesting that everybody enroll in the VIP course because the one-on-one is amazing. So here's the thing. I've done away with the regular option, and I'm just offering you guys a VIP straight up because there's so many people that want in. Yeah. You know, I had the regular option without all of the digital freebies and all of the Facebook group and all of that, but just the course. And so many more people purchase the VIP. And I really feel like people are losing out if they don't have that VIP experience. You know, you get the apps, you get the ebooks, you get, you know, all of my digital products, you get me holding your hand.
It's worth it 1,000 times over to just, the VIP is the way to go.
And that's what I found, you know, in asking people, okay, do you think it was worth it, VIP? And they're like, yes, 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 yes. So typically when I open enrollment and I have some people purchasing the regular and some people doing VIP, I actually offer the VIP upgrade to the regular course enrollees, and so many of them take it. They're like, oh my goodness, I had no idea how much stuff comes with VIP. And it's so worth it because you have all of that safety information in the app, you have the carrier oil information, and all of that just really helps it become a much better experience for you as a student too. So it's just worth the full package, and I have so much fun going live with you guys every single week. It's just a better experience. Thanks, Diane. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because Diane, she's a graduate. There's several of you guys on here that are on here now. They're like, yes, yes, I've done it. So you guys can actually see, if you go to usingeossafely.com, you can see on the left-hand side, if you're a mobile user, you may need to expand the website. But I do have links to the course graduates. I have actually more that I need to add in there, the ones who have graduated the course but didn't opt for the final exam, because those of you who finish the course and you opt for the final exam, which is completely optional. You get the certificate saying you've completed the course. That's great. But if you want to become an essential oil safety advocate, you can take the optional final exam and pass with more than 80%, and you are in a super ultra secret group where we talk about brands and all the drama and all that, and it's okay because everybody's coming from the same place of education and learning, and we can talk about those touchy subjects without people, you know, that don't really understand, you know, behind essential oils, what's really going on. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
Does it cost more for the no. The final exam is completely optional. It's part of the cost. So this is a great thing for those of you with businesses too. You know, to be able to say, I'm an essential oil safety advocate. Like, I do know what I'm talking about. So, you know, there's that as well. So I'm just going to lay that
And,
there.
you know, she is a certified clinical aromatherapist. It's not like she's just pulling this information out of thin air.
Right.
You know, she did go through education herself, you know, in order to be able to teach you guys.
Yes.
You know, as well. So it is coming from, you know, a place of education, you know, there's the science behind it, you know, and that is, you know, what she's giving you in the course too.
Yes.
It is an amazing course. You should take it. You should. Absolutely. 100%.
Yes. We need more people with knowledge about essential oils out there.
We do a lot.
Yes. So the course, Nancy, I'm sorry, you'll have to tell me how to pronounce your name, otherwise I'm just going to call you Nancy or Nance. The course is $50 off right now. It's $187 if you register today, if you enroll in the course today.
That's the news you didn't give them. I think that you said there was an early bird special, but you didn't.
Yeah, so $50 off if you enroll early.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. If you want to wait to closer to the date, then you're going to pay more, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
If you love your friends, tell them about it.
And this is the thing. Those of you, you know, you can, if you have local friends and you guys want to take the course, you know, you can do that. I've had people who have been, and not even locally, online friends, you know, you all enroll and then you just meet up locally. You know, meet up at your local Panera or whatever and go over the course materials together and talk about what you've learned. And that's been a lot of fun. You know, I've had women contact me and go, oh, there's a group of 10 of us and we're doing this, and it's just a bunch of fun.
Yeah, and it's not about the certificates or anything. It's about you guys getting the education, you know, through the course. That is what is important.
Yes, it is.
Very important. I know
She's so fun! Yay! I need to refresh this because a big comment came through and I can't read it.
Yeah, and I know that there were some others that we have missed.
Okay, payments. No, so there's no payments. It's just flat one-time payment. There's no payment plan or anything. But you have like a full month before the price goes up so that you can save up and do whatever you need to for that. Where did that big comment go? If I scroll, it will wiggle and then nobody will be able to see. Okay, I'm going to have to scroll. Okay.
I know that
Jiggle,
I
jiggle.
saw.
After you graduate, by the way, we have a party. Yes, we do. But we all stay connected in the group and still ask questions and continue learning off each other. Great price. Yes, Diane. So we do have a really fun graduation party. Yes, that is a lot of fun. And that cheesecake was amazing too. Just amazing. So you saw more? Thank you, Kelly. Hi, Leah. Well done with your effort. Thank you so much. Shelly, is it a live course we have to be on at certain times, or is it taped and we can watch when we have the time? So here's the thing. You guys have lifetime access. You can take as long as you need to. So when I release the course, I release certain modules. So the first week you will have modules 1, 2, and 3. The second week you will have access to module 4, and then the next week 5, the next week 6, and then we have the blending module, which is a bonus module. But after all of those are released, you can go through as quickly or slowly as you need to. So they are recorded videos. That took me so much time to record,
yes,
and it's like,
and re-record
and re-record, and it's like it's hot, and then my kid walks in, and then
does it look okay? It's fine.
Oh my goodness! So they're all recorded over there, ready for you to access. And they're not long. Like, I don't have 30-minute videos over there for you. I'm a mom. I get it. We're busy.
It's
easy
to get through a lesson.
It is. And you don't have to watch. You can just play it and just set your phone down and just listen while you're doing dishes or whatever. That is totally fine. But the lives that we do every single week, well, that is live. So it is live. And I generally do it, Wednesdays at 8:30 or something. I don't know when we'll do it this year, but... And you can, if you are not there live for those Q&As, and those are basically just to answer your question. Yeah, answer your questions. If there's any clarification that you need from the course that you watched, it's just a fun way to chit chat and get clarification. And I do that every single week. And you can watch the replay. So you don't have to be logged in at a certain time every day, every week, or whatever. So it's completely flexible. And I did it this way because I've taken courses in the past, and there are things I liked about it, things I didn't like about it. I wanted to make sure this is lifetime access. I do not offer this often, so I wanted to be sure that, if you are ready to do it, you jump in now, and then even if life gets in the way, because life does, you can always finish later, and you can graduate, you can get your certificate later, you can be an essential oil safety advocate later. That's totally fine and totally up to you. So completely flexible.
And I want to say thank you, Michelle Marshall. I'm glad that you love your chocolate copper pendant.
Yes.
Yes. I am sorry that all of those sold out in about a week, maybe less than a week.
They were so beautiful.
Yes, and more of the copper chocolate, or chocolate copper, will be coming out in the fall, again, probably late fall, but I can assure everybody that before Christmas time, I am going to be launching a ton of new products. A ton.
Good.
It's a lot of work. And Robin Archer, I'm glad that you found this group too, and thank you for your order. Leah, I made her write out your recipe today.
I did.
It is in your little box, and we are going to be headed to, what time is it? Do we know what time it is?
It is 4:10.
Okay.
5 minutes.
Yeah, we have 5 minutes.
We have 5 minutes.
We need to do the giveaway. Unless I can run, and then you can stay.
Yeah,
and
whatever.
Yeah, we could do that.
That could be fine.
I have to go to the post office to
yeah.
ship all of the orders
for
the oily amulet. I always wait till the end of the day just in case we have more orders.
Yes. So Barbara says, the printables included in the course were awesome. Thank you, Barbara. Love being able to reference them. Thank you for such an amazing amount of info.
That is worth it by itself. Like, there are people who charge more than what the course costs just for the printables. Like, everything, that's what I loved about it too, is that as you watch the videos as she goes through the lessons, then you get that whole printable out and you can put it in your, EO journal or, however you like to keep your notes. Amazing. Super amazing. The printables, I know those took a ton of time.
A ton. Yeah.
But yeah, those are also, the course is so worth it.
Right, so you get the video aspect, you get the printable aspect. So for those of you who, learn better if you're reading something, if you're watching something, it helps everybody.
It really
and
does.
they are. I've had reps of companies take my course and print out all of the information, put it in their binder, and bring it to their parties.
Yeah.
And that way, if they have, customers who are asking questions about what do I do for this, or how much do I apply, or how much do I dilute, or any of that, they can just give them the book and flip through, and they have. So that's the thing too, is you don't have to memorize all of this information.
And it's
it
so
takes time.
easily digestible, like I said before.
Yeah.
It really is. You know, she's such a great teacher, so she puts it, you know, everything is taught in a way that you can understand. The printables are easily understood, you know, so that even if somebody that's new to essential oils, they're still going to get it too. You know, things are going to click with them too.
And that's why I called it basics, because you don't have to know anything first before taking this course. However, I know there are plenty of my students who were around essential oils for quite a while that still learned a ton of things.
Yeah. I mean, I had been around essential oils. I worked at a natural health food store when I was 15. You know, that was over 15 years ago. You know, and we had essential oils back then, and they were mostly just basics, you know, like we would have lavender and tea tree and stuff in the store. But, you know, I learned so much from Leah's group, you know, and that's why I knew that we had to get together, you know, especially because, you know, here she is creating courses because she knows that, you know, information like this needs to be out there, and it needs to be correct. It needs to be put together in a way that's easily understood and, you know, made for everybody. And that's kind of like what I tried to do with my jewelry. That's the only reason why I started the Oily Amulet.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking it was going to be a business, you guys. Like, I was creating it for myself. And, you know, then I had people like, oh my gosh, I love what you're doing, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a background in fashion design. I have a background, I was a professional graphic designer, and the Oily Amulet started, and, you know, it's kind of what it's rolled into a little bit. So, not a little bit. It basically snowballed completely into the
Everybody
Oily Amulet.
wants one.
Yes. So, you know, when you get, and that's why I love that Leah's here, you know, when you get two minds that think alike, you know, and really trying to, you know, put out awesome and amazing products to benefit people, you know, to benefit you guys. You know, that's what we need more of, you know, is it's not about business or money per se. It's about really educating and really getting good products out to people, you know, that's worth it.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you, Terry. And thank you, Shelly.
And Shelly, yes. Awesome. So maybe this is a good time for me to go ahead and pick the winner. So as far as winners, okay, so I have this page up. Where is it?
This will be your beautiful new necklace if you win.
So now do I really have to find that all over again? I think I do.
Yep.
Okay. So a couple of weeks ago,
I could go to the post office.
I know.
Kids turn 16 quick.
A couple of weeks ago, I had posted that, you know, you guys can enter to win this. So I am just going to find that post again because I somehow lost it. So let me just scroll down. So for those of you who have commented on the giveaway post over on our public page, which is actually where we are right now. Scroll.
Thank you.
I'm going to be selecting a winner.
And Samantha. And I can't see all the comments, they go too fast, but yeah. This is, like I said, this is an exclusive design. I designed this. Sometimes I have dreams that I start, you know, sketching stuff down. Sometimes it's just doodling as I'm thinking in the office and packaging stuff. You know, I was one of those kids in school that would doodle on all of my papers. So, you know, but everything has a meaning to it. You know, everything is special, and no one else has these. These are exclusive to the Oily Amulet, the exclusive collection, and they are 316L surgical grade stainless steel, so it is hypoallergenic. I recommend that to anybody who's ever had any kind of reaction to, you know, fashion grade jewelry, which is, you know, like a typically copper based, a copper blend. So yeah, definitely if you have any kind of allergies, you need the stainless steel. And they all come packaged in the beautiful Oily Amulet packaging. It's not just, you're not just getting a necklace in a little plastic baggie.
It's an experience.
It's the Oily Amulet experience.
Really, I mean, it's just, I know some of you are familiar with me opening some of the packages live, and it's just beautiful. Like, you haven't even opened it, and it's like, this is so amazing. This is so awesome.
It should be.
And then it's just like layer by layer, it's just an awesome experience, and then you finally get the necklace or the bracelet.
I just had somebody, you know, comment. Well, actually, they wrote a review just not too long ago, and I know that I have to go soon, but I have to share this. You know, they said that it was like receiving. They told me to never stop doing what I was doing. It was like receiving a gift from a loved one. And you know what? I do. I put my heart and soul into all of my products.
She does.
Everything, you know, gets packaged very carefully.
She talks to them.
I did. She caught me talking to them, and I'm like, nobody's been in the office with me before packaging these
She
things.
sends love with it. I mean, absolutely. The
Yeah, I
care
like
that
sometimes,
she takes,
you know, I'm like taking my package. I'm like, okay, little package, it's time to go to your new home. Yes.
It's so awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so there were 20.
I have to go.
You have to go. Go.
I'll be back if you're still on.
Yeah.
When I get back, it takes me 5 minutes. I don't know.
I don't know.
But if not, you have to shut off both of our phones.
Yes.
But we're actually live in
Yours
2
might
places
actually
right
die
now.
before you have to shut it off.
Yeah,
Though.
I told her that was going to happen. My phone's always die. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining us, and I'm glad I got to see everybody.
All right, so now I'm going to pick the winner. Yes, you do what you love, and one can tell. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, bam. Okay, so there were 20 comments on the giveaway post. So I am over at random.org right now, and if you guys are not familiar, you can go to random.org and you can put in the minimum and maximum numbers. Of course, the minimum is 1 and the maximum is 20. And then I can click generate, and it's telling me number 14. Number 14. So let me go ahead over there and scroll down to the comment number 14. Okay, so let me count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Cindy Walls. So Cindy, I do not know if you are here watching, but you have won. Cindy Walls.
Cindy Walls.
Cindy Walls.
Congratulations, Cindy. Yay. I have a bunch of packages. Robin, this is your package.
Yes, it is.
It's going out. And actually one from Mommy Potamus, too.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo-hoo-hoo.
I know.
Awesome. So this is it. This is what you won. So congratulations. Beautiful, beautiful Art Nouveau necklace. So Cindy Walls, if you are not on here, no problem. I will email you and we will get you connected. And what I'm going to do too, because what I've been doing is for everyone who's placed an order with the Oily Amulet this week, I have handwritten an exclusive original recipe never before published anywhere. And I'm including that with all orders this week up until Saturday because I leave early Sunday morning to go back home. So if any of you are interested, now's your chance. Just go ahead over to theoilyamulet.com. But Cindy, I am absolutely going to be including that special recipe with your beautiful necklace that you won. Awesome. So let's see, we covered the UEOS course. We covered the early bird special on the UEOS course. We chose the winner for the Art Nouveau Infinity. We talked about the new bracelets that Deshay is going to be releasing in her store next week. Super, super exciting. And we didn't talk about the surprise because it's a surprise. But let me tell you, it's really awesome. So, Deshay's not here. I'm not going to tell you, but I want to. By the way, guys, guess what's coming in winter? It's super amazing. It's so hard not to say. But let me tell you, it's amazing. Everybody is going to want one. It's just simply amazing. Okay, so I can't really talk about it any more than that. Okay, so do you have any questions at all for me? Whether it's about, about essential oils in general, I'm here, sitting, ready, waiting. If you guys have any questions, Cindy the winner is on Deshay's feed. Oh, cool, awesome. Thank you, Amber, for letting me know. That is cool. I can't see her phone very well from here, but awesome. That is super amazing. So Cindy Walls, you have won the necklace. Congratulations. So I'm just going to pop open, and sometimes I miss on the phone any questions or comments. So please let me know if you have any questions about the course, about the bracelets, about anything essential oil related. It doesn't have to be about anything that we talked about earlier. I'm just here. I'm just going to hang out for a little bit. Once I make a blend, how long is it good? Also, hang on. scrolling too much now. Okay, once I make a blend, Shelly's asking, once I make a blend, how long is it good? Also, the hand have on your site. I think there's a typo there. I'm not sure what you mean. Also, the hand have on your site. Let me know what you mean by your second question. I'm not really sure. I'm usually pretty good at guessing what people mean, but I really don't know what you mean. So as far as making the blend, so all essential oils have a shelf life. You can find information in our app. You can go to ueosapp.com and you can purchase access to the app, but I also have some free information over on usingeossafely.com/shelf life, and that gives you the shelf life for a lot of the different essential oils. So when you are making a blend, you want to just use the essential oils, and you want to go with the shelf life would be the essential oil that has the shortest shelf life. So if you are making a blend that has essential oils with shelf lives of like 2 years and 8 years and 6 years and 4 years, you want to assume 2 years. Okay, you want to go with the lowest, the one that has the shortest shelf life. If you are making an essential oil master blend, but then you are adding some of those essential oils to a lotion or to a carrier oil or something like that, you want to go with the carrier oil base. Generally, lotions and carriers will not last as long as the essential oils, with the exception of jojoba oil. Jojoba oil will last pretty much indefinitely. So I hope that answers your question. As far as the hand sanitizer, I do believe I have hand sanitizer. I'm trying to remember if that was on my old website, which is no longer functioning. Hand sanitizer. I should. Well, I do know the anti-germ blend does have an option that shows you, you can make a hand sanitizer out of it. Let me just look that up really quickly. I do know, actually let me pop on over to the spreadsheet. Hand sanitizer. We may have the recipe right in the group, even if it's not on the website. So let me just pop on over here. I have this handy little spreadsheet where I can look up keywords and know right where to find stuff. It's pretty darn cool. Okay, so let me see if this is in here. Hand sanitizer. So I don't have that there. Let me see if I have it here. Sanitizer. Yeah, it's not looking like I do. So you can go over to usingeossafely.com/antigerm-EOS. So yes, the anti-germ. Okay, so then what was your question about the anti-germ? Are you asking for the shelf life of the anti-germ sanitizer? I would go whatever the shortest shelf life is, whatever the essential oil that has the shortest shelf life. I mean, generally, when you're making something up, you generally want to use it up within a year. Something like hand sanitizer, I personally, I carry hand sanitizer in my purse. I have a 1 ounce bottle, sometimes maybe it's a 2 ounce bottle. That's a little spritzer bottle that I get right at Walmart, and I put my hand sanitizer in there, and then it's really small and it slips right into my purse. And I generally will go through that in a couple of months. Sometimes I will go through it in a month. My kids and I use it. And it really depends on how frequently we are going out. Is it cold and flu season? So if you make a small enough batch, then it's not going to go bad before you use it because you are using it and replacing it pretty regularly. I really don't think I would suggest making a huge 12 ounce bottle unless, you're going out every day, you have a bunch of kids, and that lasts you a month, or whatever. So I generally prefer to recommend that, whatever you are making up, you're going to use in about 6 months or less or so. But it's totally fine. I know that there's plenty of you who make, bug sprays, and, summer for some of us is only a couple of months, and you make 12 ounces, and then, you're at the end of the season and you haven't used it all. Then you can refrigerate it, and you can try to pull it out next year and use it again. I generally like to make that stuff fresh every season, though. So, Shelly, after you use the sanitizer, can you eat with your hands once it is dry like for kids? Yes, absolutely. So I shake mine up, I spritz, I rub, and then, essential oils are volatile. They'll evaporate. There is some trace remaining on your hands, but it is so little, it's not going to make anybody sick or hurt anybody. So that is totally fine, even for littles. I do recommend if your children are young enough that they're still kind of sucking on their hands, it may not be the wisest thing. But, that is definitely your call. Hey, Nikki! Hello, Nikki! So yes, Terry, that is why people use jojoba. Absolutely. You can infuse herbs in jojoba. Absolutely. So trauma oil, definitely use jojoba, especially if you're infusing herbs. Yes, because jojoba lasts the longest. It lasts pretty much indefinitely. I've never had any jojoba go bad. And I bought a couple of big bottles. I tend to, anything that is, you know, more than I'm going to use in a reasonable amount of time, I do refrigerate. And jojoba is actually a wax, technically, so it does get hard in the refrigerator. So yes, that will last a very long time. Could you suggest an oil to diffuse to help my dog with her separation anxiety? I would go ahead over to using eossafely.com/safedogs, and I would read the article over there that talks about using essential oils with dogs. You're back.
I am back, and my hair is absolutely wet.
Because it is pouring outside.
Pouring rain. Beautiful.
So that's where I would suggest starting over there, and then you can learn what essential oils are okay to use and what aren't okay to use. But as far as anxiety, you know, a lot of people have success with lavender. Too much is used. It's not such a good thing. Bergamot could be a good one as well. But you want to make sure to go ahead over to that dog safe page just to make sure that you are using ones that are safe. And Shelly is saying, the doctor wants my daughter in ADHD meds, but we don't. Is there an oil that would help? You can go ahead over. We do have a class on focus. It's over on freeeoclass.com, or more directly, you can go to using eossafely.com/focus-EOS, and that can give you some ideas. I am not a medical doctor. I do not know how severe or non-severe, you know, your daughter's ADHD is. I do not know if essential oils could be the magic cure to help your daughter, you know, all of a sudden focus. There are a lot of parents who have tried essential oils with their children with ADHD and have had at least some success. You know, it may be a mix of essential oils and medication, but that is something that you can go ahead and read. Again, that's at freeeoclass.com. You can scroll down until you find the focus class, just to give yourself some information and decide what you want to do with that.
Rosemary helps me focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does.
Well, that is a great one to diffuse while you are, well, I don't know how old your daughter is, so rosemary wouldn't be great if she's under age of 10. But that is one that you can diffuse, you know, as you're studying, and it's supposed to help you retain like up to 75% more than you would otherwise. That was fast. Yes, Terry, I know. That was very fast.
I wasn't speeding either.
No, it was just you're very close to the post office. So Nikki's asking, does coconut oil need to be in the fridge? It doesn't. No, coconut oil has a pretty good shelf life as well, especially if you're getting the real coconut oil that turns solid in the winter and that actually is chunky.
Extra virgin.
Ah, delicious.
It is.
Just
it
delicious.
Is delicious. Just take a spoonful and eat it. It is
so
delicious.
Good. So good. Ah, yes, love it. Smells so delicious.
JP Sears, you know.
Yes, it's really not trying to kill you. It actually is very good for you.
Yeah.
Yes, and the fractionated coconut oil, please don't buy it. Put it in your fridge. Put it way